Bye. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. 3, look, 2, look, 1. Bang. Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth. The greatest show. In the multiverse. Greatest show in the daggone multiverse. All right. Have a great show for you today. All right. Bye. So, this ought to be a little quickie. A lot of good stuff going on. A lot of good stuff. So I just fuck it. Just pick 3. Let's go and let's just pump this out throughout the week. So, all right. So we're going to start with CitaDAO integrates Chainlink to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue for tokenized real estate. And we're going to read about that. Bang! And then Idex to launch an exchange on Polygon. Good one for Polygon and Matic hodlers. We're going to read about that. Bang! And then Fidelity. Well, here finally. They're going to launch a spot Bitcoin ETF in Canada. And we are going to read about that. And then the shout outs and daily summary as usual. So let's proceed how we proceed with a bang. And then we head on over here and we do a little bit of look. Bang! We'll get the prices lined up, and then we do a little bit of refresh. A little bit of refresh. All right, price of Bitcoin. $56,571. And when I left you yesterday, we were at $57,000.76. Sorry, not 76. What the fuck are you talking about? $57,076. And so we've gone down today. I'm just amazed at how just my brain did that. We're down today to, we're down $505 today. All right. See what we got here. Top 10 of the day. Brothers and sisters, you know who they are. Usual suspects. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Tether, Solana, Cardano, XRP, USD Coin, Polkadot, and Dogecoin. Let's see what the market moves are. Single digits up, single digits down. Oh, look at Terra, 13% up. Polygon, yes, with the news I'm about to read, they should be up. All right, single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. 2 single digits up, 2 single digits down. All right. Let's see who lost money. See anything here you like, go get it because it's on sale. Bye. All right, top 10 losers. Horizon, Immutable X. Qtum, Stacks, Wax, The Sandbox, Pancake Swap, Basic Attention Token, and Cello. Let's see who made money today. Oh, Cello and, Ave. All right, let's see who made money today. Bang! All right, top 10 gainers. Terra, Polygon, Solana, OKB, Algorand, Clayton, LivePeer, Waves, Unicidlio, and XDC Network. All right, let's see what the total market cap is. All right, total market cap is $2.592 trillion. When I left you yesterday, we were at $2.635 trillion. So you've gone down $0.043 trillion. All right, let's see what the 24-hour volume is. All right, way down. All right, yesterday our 24-hour volume was $180.7 billion. When sorry. Today's number is $125.9 billion. When I left yesterday, we were at $180.7 billion. So we have gone down. What's that? $55 billion. All right. Let's get to the stories. All right, let's get to the stories. Bang! CitaDAO integrates Chainlink to bring tokenized real estate to DeFi. So, you know how it goes with Chainlink. There we go. Tokenized real estate. This is good shit. All right, well, let me just get a sip and we'll read. Not really much for me to say about it. Let's check it out. CitaDAO is integrating industry-leading Oracle solution Chainlink to unlock tokenized real estate use cases in DeFi. CitaDAO is creating a real estate-powered decentralized finance ecosystem on Ethereum that features sustainable yield farms powered by real estate that is composable with DeFi applications, plural. The integration will level Chainlink Oracle infrastructure to provide a reliable real estate valuation data feed to the DeFi ecosystem, a crucial backbone for protocols and developers wanting to build trustless, decentralized applications using the real estate-backed tokens. Chainlink nodes will provide appraisal data sourced from world-class global real estate consultancies such as CBRE, Savills, Knight Frank, JLL, and Cushman and Wakefield. The data is cryptographically signed so that the consumer of the data feed knows that it came directly from a known, reliable source. Smart contract developers can use the Chainlink node as a price oracle to create primitives based on real estate valuations. CitaDAO aims to create more use cases for tokenized real estate to unlock capital in the global commercial real estate market. Estimated to be valued at $32.6 trillion US dollars. The tokenized real estate will allow DeFi protocols to access this value and start to enable use cases such as lending backed by real estate. Makes sense? Through integration with Chainlink, CitaDAO is creating greater transparency and efficiency around real estate valuation data information on blockchains. Prop market cap, CitaDAO's first community grant recipient, is working to create industry data standards and processes to ensure real estate valuation data can be stored and utilized easily by DeFi applications, said Joel Lin, a contributor to CitaDAO. So, the oracleization of real estate valuation data will allow CitaDAO to kickstart a new wave of DeFi protocol innovation in the real estate industry and create powerful primitives and sustainable yield farms powered by real-world real estate to drive mass adoption of DeFi. So, So, kind of neat. The part that I heard the most right there was, you'll be able to use the real estate for collateral to get loans, right? So, makes sense to me, right? You put up your house for a loan, right? So, and then the rest of it, there was all the other stuff there. And so, you know how it goes. So, and that's another, I'm bringing that up because this is an onboarding for Chainlink. But also, you see how it is? Chainlink just goes and gets the data, right? They go and get the data, and they bring it onto your blockchain, right? And that's what I was telling you guys. We're always reading, Chainlink is bringing price feeds for DeFi, right? And I keep telling you, I want to see them branching out into other forms of data, right? Not just price feeds, right? And so this is a perfect example, and these are brand name consultancy firms, I'm assuming. I mean, they said world-class global real estate consultants. Edwin, are these world-class or what? Edwin's our resident architect, so he knows about these companies like this. And so, yeah, this is great for Chainlink. Chainlink to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. So, bang, another onboarding for Chainlink. All right. But like I said, but it's not just price feeds. It's other data now, right? I'm telling you, I can't wait till they start giving weather data. You'll see. It's a big, big deal. All right, let's move on. I always say that. All right, let's go. Idex to launch hybrid liquidity decentralized exchange on Polygon. So, it says the platform seeks to provide solutions to drawbacks on traditional DEX platforms. Most notably, front running and slippage. Oh, okay, that's what they're doing. All right, so that makes sense. So they want to get rid of people front running, and they want to cut down on slippage costs. So front running, you know what front running is if I'm a market maker, I could see the orders that are coming in, and what I can do is a split second before I execute this guy's order, I put my own order in first. At a cheap price, because I know when I put his order through, it's so big, it's going to make the market go up in that asset. And I make money instantly, and then I just dump them. So it's called front running. And then slippages are when, you're supposed to get filled. Say, it used to happen a lot in my market, in the Forex market, big time. It doesn't really happen anymore, but like when I first started trading, say I wanted to short the euro against the US dollar, so I'd put it at, I don't know, let's say I want to start shorting it at $1.15, right? And then price target would be, say, $1.10 or something, right? I'm just making up numbers. Well, flipping the market would go, and I'd get filled in at like $1.13, right? So I'd miss 2 cents. I mean, it sounds stupid, but if those kind of little slippages add up and up and up every trade, that adds up to lost money, right? So, it's not going to blow your account or anything, but it's a pain in the ass. That's money you should have made, all right? And like I said, when it happens over and over and over and over again on a platform, right? Speaking of trades, so I'm going to show you the result of those trades I made last night when we get to the shout-outs part. If I remember, let me just remind myself here. Show Forex. All right. Yeah. So they all went through. Bang, bang. Made some money. I'll show it to you guys. Slippage. You know what I mean? It happens over and over and over and over again. You make up, 1,000, 2,000 trades a year. If you're losing, a fraction of that, add it all up, and then you think of what's happening about all the other guys on that same platform that are getting slippage. Yeah, the platform's just robbing us all. It's only for a tiny bit each trade, but it adds up. All right. And it's just disrespectful. You're ripping me off, asshole. You know what I mean? Like, it's disrespectful. I know what the fuck. You're telling me I couldn't have gotten filled? Right? Like in a quick moving market. All right. Slippage is normal. That's normal. Like, real quick moving market. Like when you try to trade, about 5 minutes after the American interest rates numbers come out, boom, boom, there's massive slippage. Yeah, but that's normal because the market goes crazy, right? But slippage just on a regular short, nah, you're robbing me now. You're stealing from me. You're being respectful enough not to steal so much that I leave your platform, but you still make me have a bad taste in my mouth every trade, right? All right. But actually, like I said, in the Forex market, that doesn't really happen that much anymore. Like, I get filled on the spot now, like to the dollar, well, to the penny. A fraction of a penny I trade Forex. Anyways, when I show you the trades, I'll show you what I mean. Well, I'll explain it to you by showing you on a chart. All right, look, let's just move on. Idex, a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. DEX, based in San Francisco, has announced the upcoming launch of its V3 hybrid liquidity DEX on Polygon. The hybrid model will merge traditional order book functionalities with automated market maker AMM liquidity pools in a bid to cultivate higher financial returns for the service's liquidity providers, as well as provide typical investing tools such as stop losses, limit orders, and real-time execution. All right, so they are going to be able to see, you can see right here, right? These guys are going to have an automated market maker thing, and that's what it is. When you're the market maker, well, I make the market. So I could see what everyone's trades are, right? And all I have to do to front run, so this is called front running now, all I do is I just pop a trade in right before all of you guys. Right? Before I execute yours, I execute mine. Yeah, and then I make a bunch of them pile up, bang, and then I execute all those. Yeah, well, price just jumps. And then I'm like, hee, and I just sell them all. Right? And I just made a bunch of money. It's called front running. There's a guy, Bernie Madoff. He ran the biggest Ponzi scheme in, ever in the history of man. and that's what people thought he was doing, right? Because his funds kept returning just 1%, 2%, 3% a year. Nothing major, right? Nothing like 20% returns or anything. But it was just slow and steady, year after fucking year. And his clients are mega rich. So when you put $1 billion with Bernie Madoff, fuck, you get 2% back on your investment on the year. First of all, you've still got your billion, but you've made a bunch of money, right? I don't know, 2% of $1 billion is like what? I don't know what it is, actually. What, 20 million bucks or something around there, maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the math exactly, but just do the math. So if I'm a rich guy, I'm like, yeah, I just tuck it in with Bernie. Right? Every year he pulls me out 1%, 2%, 3%. Right? And so people were suspicious, right? No one dared accuse him of being a Ponzi scheme. He was the chairman of the NASDAQ, so no one dared say that at first. But what people were daring to say, because he also had a market-making business, right? His market-making business was separate from his fund business. So people thought, oh, what he's doing is he's putting everybody's money from his fund. He's just front-running their money for them, right? Because how can this guy never fail? Like, how can he never lose, right? Anyways, that's just a little insider market stuff. Yeah. Look at Bernie Madoff, man. Oh, yeah. Everyone just thought, oh, he must be front running through his market making business. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So these guys are going to, here it is. This is the market making stuff right here. Okay, so according to the platform, operating on the Polygon networks enables lower transaction costs to the value of 10,000 to 100,000 times cheaper than is typically witnessed on Ethereum Layer 1, in addition to benefiting from the network's full stack Ethereum scaling mechanics. All right. So for greater context into the burden of high fees for liquidity providers in decentralized finance, a research paper published by Topaz Blue and Bancor Protocol uncovered that almost half of all liquidity providers on Uniswap V3 have been subject to impermanent loss based upon a 43% data snapshot of the platform. Despite this, the platform ranks first in DEX 24-hour trading volumes at 2.8 billion, according to data from CoinGecko, closely followed by PancakeSwap version 2 with 2.3 billion. As for gas prices, many DeFi participants have been encouraged to transition over to Ethereum virtual machine compatible and layer 2 networks in search of cheaper alternatives, a trend that has resulted in a soaring level of market total value locked. Idex CEO Alex Weirn said DeFi has been hamstrung by issues like gas prices, front running, and slippage since its inception. Yet few solutions have truly offered answers to these problems. Yeah, the only answer to that problem is honest people. Honest people running it. All right. The novel hybrid liquidity design protects users from these pain points while simultaneously generating higher returns for liquidity providers to boost the scalability of the wider decentralized economy. Alongside the protocol launch, the exchange is also offering a number of incentives for users that interact with the platform. Liquidity mining will provide 1 0.4 Idex tokens per week to enhance liquidity, while a rewards program will acknowledge regular activity. All right, so there we go. Bah! Another thing for Polygon. Hold on, guys, 1 second. A distributed exchange. And they say that they're going to solve the problem of slippage and miscreant front-running behavior. And, wow, which is good. I mean, if they actually can do that, then that'll be great. I mean, every trader, whenever you meet a trader, just ask them. We all know about slippage, man. Slippage is complete another bullshit. So, yeah, if they can really stop it, I mean, that alone, like I said, in the Forex market, it doesn't happen much anymore. But if I were to trade crypto, yeah, I would definitely be going for something like this. Like, oh, you're going to stop that slippage crap? Great, for real. Like, that'd be probably one of my first, concerns. What's the slippage like on this platform? All right, some of it, I've seen some guys talk about slippage on crypto trades like that. It's just egregious. It's just egregious. Like, oh my gosh, this is so ghetto. All right, so good for Polygon. Good for Polygon hodlers. But let's move on. But so Fidelity Canada reported launching spot Bitcoin ETF in Canada. Look. Fidelity Canada has launched a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund that will allow investors to buy and sell real Bitcoin rather than derivatives. Bang! So this is a spot Bitcoin ETF. Well, as you can see from the title, actually. Bang! So, great stuff. You all know about spot market, spot ETFs. It means that this fund actually has to buy the crypto. Now, the thing with Fidelity that you have to understand is the company Fidelity has actually been mining crypto, has been mining Bitcoin since 2014. So anything that we hear coming out of Fidelity, I bet you they're just using their own Bitcoins. Well, I guarantee you they're using them. Why would I go out and buy other ones when I have my own? Yeah. Fidelity's been mining their own Bitcoin since 2014. We read a story here back in Q1 2019. And they were talked about one of Fidelity's offices in Houston. And Fidelity was letting the employees mine crypto in their offices. Yeah, like in the office. Yeah, like you're a secretary. Put a mining rig under your desk and go for it. Yeah, they were encouraging it. That's why you have to understand when it comes to Fidelity, like it's not just that they're huge, but it's that they're into it. You know what I mean? I don't just keep saying Fidelity just because of the money. I mean, there's lots of people with money, Fidelity level money. Well, not lots, but there's more. But the reason we around on this channel, we're so waiting for Fidelity is because like they literally been mining it since 2014, and like I said, they allow their own employees to have mining rigs and stuff in the office. Yeah. Okay, so that shows you. You know what I'm saying? That's the level of commitment. And obviously, Fidelity's, they're an asset manager with, I don't know, 2 point something trillion dollars under management. Trillion, yes, that's a T. So yeah, you know what I mean? And so this is amazing. This is amazing. I'm not going to lie, though. It seems to me, I thought Fidelity would have come out with more stuff already. Like, right, because Bitcoin is regulated here in America already as a commodity. And so I thought they would have already had Bitcoin 401ks and stuff already. I think they're waiting for legislation, right? It's regulated. Bitcoin and Ethereum are regulated here in America, but not through legislation, just through regulatory bodies, right? I think Fidelity is waiting for it to be signed into law. You know what I mean? Legislation. You know, by a law coming out of Congress. Right? Ah, shit. Hold on. Someone's at my door. 1 second. Bang. All right. We're back. All right. Yeah, we have this thing here. It's called Art Basel that's going on right now. So all the richest people from all around the world are here right now. Like, I mean, we always have rich people that live here, obviously, at South Beach, but like now the mega like $100 million yachts and shit. Yeah, they're all parked out here on the water and stuff. You could see them. Like mega. Yeah, with like helicopters on top and shit. You know, the ones you see in magazines and that? Yeah, they're right out here. All over the place right now. Anyway. Yeah, our Basil's going on right now. All right, so let's get back to crypto, though. But yeah, you want to see fucking luxury. Now, like, you can actually see it up close. Like, hang on. All right. So what were we talking about? Oh, Fidelity. Right. And I was saying that, yeah, I think that Fidelity is waiting for legislation. Because, you know, legislation, once it's law, then it can't be changed very easy. You know, you got to go through all this bullshit to change the law. Whereas the regulatory clarity that we have now for Bitcoin and Ethereum, really it's just the regulators saying, all right, you do it or you do it, right? CFTC, you control it, right? Because they're commodities. So the Commodities Futures Trading Commission does them, does the regulatory oversight for them, right? But it's not law yet. You know, the Congress could turn around and write a cryptocurrency law that says Bitcoin is money and that Ethereum is property. You know what I mean? Well, that changes everything. And I think that's what Fidelity's waiting for. Right? With those ETFs, it doesn't matter what it's classified as. It's just whatever, right? It's futures ETFs, all right. But, all right, so you guys get it. That's my... So I'm just assuming. I mean, I haven't heard that or anything, but that's what I think. I think once we have legislative regulatory clarity out of Congress, signed into law, I think Fidelity is going to unleash on this motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. 401ks, kids' college savings funds, just regular vanilla mutual funds. You'll see. All right, so let's check this out. Fuck, I hate that when I lose my mouse. I'm like searching. All right, here we are. It's been a bumpy ride for Bitcoin investors. While waiting on the United States SEC, Security Exchange Commission, to make their decision about whether or not they will approve a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund, ETF, Canada-based investment firm Fidelity is reportedly launching a spot ETF in the country, subject to regulatory approval. And it will be approved because Canada has already approved, I think, 3 spot ETF and 3 spot Ethereum already. According to a tweet by Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Balkunas, the fund Fidelity Advantage Bitcoin ETF is currently pending listing on a Canadian exchange. Balkunas also pointed out that if the new fund succeeds, it would become the largest asset management firm that offers Bitcoin services. Exactly. Fidelity's mega. Trillions of dollars under management Fidelity has. Holy shit. And that's the other thing, like, if they just allocate a fraction of that $2 trillion into this space, fuck, it's going to be mega. That's why I'm telling you, it's going to be mega. You'll see. As soon as we have clarity, guys, and Fidelity just starts pumping this shit out. Like Fidelity, when I tell you mass adoption, right? I always tell you, yeah, dudes, mass adoption is not going to be soccer mom and dad waking up magically, you know, wanting to go buy Bitcoin to go buy a coffee. No, that's never going to happen. But soccer mom and dad will wake up, and when they get invited into HR, human resources department of their job, and they're asked, hi, would you like us to put some Bitcoin in your 401k, Mr. Johnson? Fuck, Mr. Johnson's going to go, damn right I do. Same with little Miss Susie as well. That's going to be the mass adoption. That's going to be the killer. I'm telling you, everyone's going to have Bitcoin in their 401k. 5 years from now, If you don't have Bitcoin in your 401k, you're just going to be wrong or just working for the wrong company. I'll tell you right now, I'd quit that shit and go work for someone who respects me, who actually puts some Bitcoin in my 401k. Show me some respect. All right, guys. That's some serious shit, though. So, Fidelity's decision to offer a spot ETF in Canada only adds fuel to the fire. As one of the world's largest asset managers with almost $4 trillion in assets. Oh, okay. They're doing $4 trillion now. Is compelled to develop a service in Canada to satisfy customer demand. They're compelled. They're compelled to do it. They're not compelled. They want to, but I like how they use that word. They're compelled to develop the service. We must develop it, or they will kill us. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, here in America, the SEC is still deliberating whether or not to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF, which, according to many market experts, will be a hit in the market. Of course it will. In America, oh my gosh. Well, they're a hit everywhere else. Why wouldn't they be a hit here? I mean, Grayscale Investments has criticized the SEC's recent refusal. Oh, yeah, they told off the SEC yesterday. Grayscale Investments has criticized the SEC's recent refusal of VanEck's spot Bitcoin ETF application, as reported by Cointelegraph. Yeah, this was like yesterday or the day before. The operator of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, claims in a letter to Secretary of the SEC, Vanessa Countryman, that the SEC was wrong to reject the spot Bitcoin ETFs, since it has now permitted 3 such products based on Bitcoin futures. We've been through this already. Futures contracts are in the ETF. Well, why not just put spot in it? Because, well, it's tracking the same price of the same asset, the Bitcoin. Right? It's not more or less manipulatable, whether it's a futures or not. The price is the price. All right, anyways. Canada is no longer no stranger to Bitcoin ETFs. The introduction of the FBTC might pave the way for additional spot ETFs in the Canadian market. This would be a significant victory for investors, since it would allow them exposure to Bitcoin without having to go to the trouble of purchasing and storing it themselves. Bang! So there we go. Fidelity finally making a move over here. Launching a spot Bitcoin ETF. And believe me, this is going to be one of many, 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 many funds and ETFs and stuff that Fidelity is going to roll out in this space over time, right? So, and it's great to have a name like this doing it. It's a name, first of all, $4-something trillion under management. So big, heavy hitters trust them. Soccer mom and dad trust them, because it's a, here in Canada and America, Fidelity is standard. Like when you want to start a, get a retirement account or a mutual fund or something, going to a Fidelity office is normal here. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is great. This is great. This is great. All right, let's move on. Oh, let's get to the shout outs. Bang! Oh, okay, and I said I was going to show the trades, right? All right, so here's my Forex trades from last night. Bang. All right, so we'll just keep it quick because it's nothing fancy. What I did wasn't anything fancy. So these are the 3. British pound against the yen, New Zealand dollar against the yen, and Australian dollar against the yen. So remember I showed you it was a counter trend trade. So here was the trend, right? See it? Bouncing, boom, bouncing, boom, bouncing. So I just took a counter trend trade, which was right here, right? I got in here and I just took it to there. So I know. It's nothing exciting. It's pretty pathetic, but what's I guess the reason I'm just showing you just to show you because of the Corona thing, but also just to show you, it was an aggressive trade, right? I countered the trend. And so, it worked out, as you can see. So I was doing it in the 4 hour. So I took the trade here, got in there. When the SMA is curled, I cashed out right there, and then just left it alone. I could have got back in and taken it down, but the truth is I don't want to get in any more trades this weekend. Same with here. Remember, it was down here last night. If you go back to the video, you can see, right? And I took it up. Once it touched the 30 SMA, then I cashed out. Same with this, 30 SMA cash out. So it's not sexy trades. Like I didn't catch a nice bang like this or anything, but I made some money. That's all that matters. You can't go broke taking profits. Remember that. You never go broke taking profits, boy. So, and here's the trend scanner. As you can see, it's not very active today. Not many trends in the market today. The truth is, and so this is what I should also tell you, which actually does pertain to you, whether it's Forex or not, is that on Friday, if America doesn't pay, all right, so that's Forex, okay? So blah, blah, blah. There's the scanner. And those are the trades I made last night. So, and I'm not trading anymore this week. So, all right, let's get away from this. Hold on. Let's get back to, there we are. So, yeah. So, what am I telling you guys? Oh, right. That's right. So what the important thing this week is that Congress has to pass a funding measure by Friday at 12 midnight. Or else the American government shuts down. Yeah, this Friday. Right now it's Wednesday. Actually, it's Thursday, 12:26 a.m. on the East Coast. So by tomorrow night at midnight, right around this time, if they have not got the funding, then the American government shuts down. So that's why I didn't want to take any trades, because everyone's just nervous. Oh, man, what are these politicians going to do? Now, the second problem that's coming up is on the 15th, which is 13 days from today. If America doesn't raise its debt ceiling, well, America will default. And if America defaults, well, you don't even want to think about that. You don't want to think about that. I tell you right now, if America defaulted, yeah, I'd just cash in all my crypto right away. Yeah, I'd just cash it in right now, because you'd see, man, it will never happen. They're never going to let it happen. But if they did, that would be the level. I'd just say, okay, fuck it. Let me just take what I got, because this shit wouldn't work out. You know, whole banks and everyone just going bankrupt and everything. Yeah, you think that the housing crash was bad. If America defaults on its debt, you can't quantitative ease. You can't QE out of that. Like, we wouldn't be able to QE ourselves out of the recession that would ensue from that. Okay, let's just put it that way. And so that's what's happening. So December is a very just super important month, not just for Americans in terms of Friday, the government, whether you have government services on Saturday or not, but on the 15th, whether our government defaults or not. And so we'll see. So that's what's going down. All right. All right, let's get to the shout-outs. Bitcoin Kong. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow. There with the sea, brother. Bang. Van Breden. Yes. Van Breden. And Kitty Van Breden. Love you guys. See you guys. Bang. Yeah, drop a son of a bitch. Look at him. Look at him. Look. Bang. Look. Bang. Look. Bang. Got you wrong, Cares. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Lover of the sea, but the node savior. Bang. What's he talking about? Oh. Oh, doing one of these airdrop thingies. Like we used to do. All right. All righty. Well, let me give it a bang. Deep entertainment. So, brother. Lover of the sea, brother. Bang. Lorna all in downs. Look, she's got it all. She's taking everything. Lorna, love you, girl. See you, girl. Bang. What's she talking about? CB News. Coinbase adds direct deposit into crypto accounts. Exactly. You know, I think that's what Coinbase is trying to do. I think they're trying to become a cryptocurrency bank. Yeah. I think they probably will. I think they probably will get regulatory because, I mean, as long as they do what they've got to do to be compliant, why not? They're allowed. I think that's what they want to do. You'll see. I mean, they're becoming that way. I know a bunch of you guys already got the Coinbase debit cards and stuff already. I mean, I just, it's got to, they got to have some FDIC insurance and shit, though, to get it to the level of banking, right? But anyways, yeah, that's amazing stuff. That is amazing. Whoops. That is amazing stuff. Bang. Thank you, Lorna. Oh, what's she talking about here now? TV News. What, Lorna? Field-backed crypto exchange launches trading for institutions. Bloomberg. All right. Well, bang. Good. We need those institutions. All right, here's everybody. Andrew Racheta, the enforcer. Look, what are you trying to do, fuckstick? Settle down. Hodl. The juice is worth the squeeze. You tell him, Andrew. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. Abundantly me. Love her but the sea brother and the kid. Bang. Banks. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. Andrew Racheta, he's been with us so long. All right, we got to do a Racheta one this week at some point. So at some point we'll do one. Not Racheta, sorry. Robbie Hardaway, he's been with us so long. His picture's in daggone black and white from the multiverse. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. Yes. We have more Tales of the Hardaway coming later this week. Tales of Hardaway. Have a section called The Tales of Hardaway. The Hardaway Tales. The Legend of Hardaway. All right. Stop being silly. Technically bullish. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. Bam. Connecting the dots. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. Radster holding down the insurgency in Eastern Europe. And a Bengals fan. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. All right. Already killed airdropper. Grudgeable. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. Red Scanner. Hey, haven't seen you for a while, brother. Love her but the sea brother. Bang. All right. There's Red Scanner saying bang. Well, bang to you, brother. All right, new follower, Samshir Hamid. All right, love her with the sea brother. Bang. And there's some look. All right, there's good enough. So let's get back to the Death Star. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So we had a great show for you today. Of course, naturally. And yeah. So good stuff. All right. Story number 1. Citi DAO integrates Chainlink for tokenized real estate. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. No data on it. It's such a pain. You're looking down. You're looking sad and blue. Settle down, son. Don't worry. Call Chainlink. They'll come to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Yes, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue once again. Chainlink to the rescue once again. Bang! I get to sing my song. Oh, yeah. It's my favorite track of all time. But seriously now, though, for tokenized real estate, and so I've told you about, how I feel about tokenizing real estate. I think it's a great idea. Not for the reason these guys are doing it. I told you about how in third world countries and stuff, people get their land stolen a lot. And so, because there's no records of who actually owns the land, right? In some places. And so, it's tribal. Yeah, my tribe has lived here for 1,000 years. I don't need a land record, motherfucker. We've lived here our whole lives. Wow. Since the beginning of man. And so, in the modern day, no, you have to have land deeds and stuff, So, that's what I think tokenized blockchain is going to be great for. Indian farmers, they get their land stolen all the time from these gangsters, and it'll be great. They can prove it is my land, blah, 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 blah. And so, but this is different. I know this is different, though. This thing is going to allow for using the tokenized real estate as collateral for loans. Great. I mean, if you own the real estate, why don't you just get a loan? All right, you could just go to your bank and get the loan, but I guess this is going to be on DeFi, so it's all automatic or whatever like that. Yeah, it's good stuff, good stuff. And again, what I liked about it is, you know, Chainlink bringing more than just price feeds. Right, price feeds to DeFi, price feeds to DeFi. I want them to bring all manner of data. I always say it, but the weather data, that's going to be huge. When cities start blockchaining up, yeah, that's going to be down the road, though, but I can't wait to hear that. So, Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink hodlers, bye. Good for you. All right, let's move on. Idex to launch exchange on Polygon. And so it sounded like this exchange, the whole purpose of it was to make it more, from a trader's perspective, for me as a trader, it sounded like they're making it trader friendly. You know, no slippage, no front running. I mean, that's exactly the kind of shit that a guy like me wants to hear. If you want to entice me to your platform to trade, those are the exact words I want to hear, motherfuckers, is no slippage, no front running. Like that's what everyone wants to hear. And so that's what it sounds like they're doing on Polygon. And the way they emphasize it, you can't emphasize that and then have mad slippage. You can't emphasize that and then have front running and weird stuff going on, right? So the fact that they've said it means that these guys plan to be an honest distributed exchange. I mean, like I said, like as a trader, those are the exact words you want to hear. And so now for you Polygon holders, it's great this is being launched on Polygon. So obviously the network's going to get used more money, blah, blah, blah. And so generate more revenue. And so and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And so this is great. This is great for Polygon. And like I said, this actual IDEX thing is great. Any trader will tell you those two things, front running and slippage. Fuck that. I mean, front running doesn't really happen in Forex too much, but the stock market, boys, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get front run on the regs, right? On the regular. So this is great. This is great. This is a good, honest exchange that they're going to put there on Polygon. And like I said, if you're a trader, these are the words you want to hear. No front running, and daggone, you don't want to hear slippage. You daggone well don't want to hear that. And so this is great. So Matic/Polygon hodlers, bye. Nice. And then finally, Fidelity launched a spot Bitcoin ETF in Canada. So we've been through all this ETF stuff. There's nothing more to say. This is a spot market one. Takes the Bitcoins right off the market, puts them in the basket, in the fund. But like we've talked about, Fidelity's actually been mining Bitcoin since 2014. So they're just going to take their own Bitcoins and put it in the fund. That's why I'm telling you, like, as soon as they're allowed, they're just going to unleash a fucking plethora, an army, an armada of investment vehicles on America. I think that's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for legislative approval. So congressional approval. Right now, the SEC and the CFTC say okay, but they don't want to unleash, a whirlwind of madness, and then all of a sudden the regulations come out against them, like not in their favor of what they want to do, right? So I think that's why they're waiting. That's the only. Well, why? Why else? Like, what else are you waiting for? You've been mining this stuff since 2014. And so that's what I think they're doing. Okay, and so this is great. This is great. Again, this is Fidelity now, and so this is the name Soccer Mom and Dad Trust. Like, it's one thing to have these Galaxy Digital Bitcoin funds or Grayscale Bitcoin Fund and all that. Yeah, but no one knows those names. Right? We know those names because we're into crypto and we read about them all the time, but soccer mom and dad don't know nothing about that, Grayscale and stuff. But when it's like, hi, Fidelity spot Bitcoin ETF. Fuck, they all know it. I told you, soccer mom and dad going to a Fidelity office and getting a retirement fund made for themselves, that's standard procedure here in America. That's standard. Like, that's not a big deal. Everybody does that here in America, right? When you want to have an IRA or kids' college savings fund, yeah, you do it usually with Fidelity, right? Everybody does. And so when you see the words Fidelity beside the word Bitcoin, and you're a soccer mom or dad, well, that's 2 thumbs up right there. That's 2 thumbs up, right? Like Grayscale Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know about that Grayscale thing. I've never heard of that before. Fidelity Bitcoin. Fidelity's got Bitcoin? Oh, this Bitcoin thing must be good. You see the difference in attitude? You know, that's the difference in attitude that it'll bring. Well, if Fidelity's offering it, it must be good. You know what I'm saying? That's like we used to talk about here last year a lot. Well, actually, since the beginning of the channel, really is just when these brand names come into this space. Yeah, well, it's legitimacy, right? It's a sign of legitimacy. It's a stamp of approval. Fidelity's in. Oh, wow, this must be good, right? I mean, this is Fidelity. You know, so that's what's great as well. That's what we need. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I cannot wait till Fidelity really starts unleashing in America. You're going to see. Yeah, there's going to be lines. You know how people line up outside of a store for the new iPhone? Yeah, when Fidelity offers their first mutual fund Bitcoin, there's going to be lines outside of people waiting to get in and sign up for a Fidelity daggone retirement fund or kid savings fund daggone. No, there won't, but that would be a beautiful sight to see, wouldn't it? That'd be a beautiful sight to see. That'd be a fucking great sight to see. But we won't. So we won't see lines, but yeah, millions and millions, millions and millions and millions of people. I mean, hundreds of millions. I told you that's your mass adoption. Once Fidelity rolls out these funds, not dead. It's game over. It's game over. We win. We win. So here's a small one though. So there's just one ETF out of Canada, and you know, spot ETF, take them off the market, good stuff. And I like to just see. I like the fact that Fidelity's finally unleashing a little bit because, you know, Fidelity right now they custody crypto here for institutions here in America, right? So they're actually in the game already, but they're just doing this behind the scenes stuff. They're not doing their usual funds, the funds, you know. Mutual funds, retirement funds, savings funds, this fund, that fund, you know, 401ks and all this. Like I said, which has been a little bit upsetting to me. But it'll come, don't worry. All right, I'm talking too much about Fidelity now, but Fidelity's here. They're here to play now, finally. And man, oh man, that's great news. And so on that note, let's shill it and kill it. Bang! Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang! Love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you tomorrow for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Bang! Watch that video there. Bang! Get your mind right. And I'll see you all tomorrow. My name's Shomari Clarke. Always watch the money. Most importantly, I am always on duty. See y'all tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night. Yes. Over and out.